Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentle jammers, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, and we're back for some Firewatch. It's that game that used to be on the channel for a brief period of time until I just decided to scrub the series for the moment and re-upload it later due to some copyright strike shenanigans. Not related to this game, but I just decided all current projects that were overly long, they were gonna get paused and finished another time. We're gonna play some Firewatch. It's the story of a man here in Colorado who goes up into the mountains to stand in one of these lovely facilities that you see off to the left side of the screen, and their whole job is to just watch out for forest fires that could be a massive danger to civilization if left unchecked. So they keep an eye out, and if things go whoosh whoosh burn burn, they call a guy about it. So I'm gonna start a new game, since I really don't remember what was going on previously, and it's like almost to the end. So we'll just go to a new save. We'll save, actually wait, let's just save over the original. Yeah, let's just do that. Then it won't be staring me in the face for the whole time. Alright, Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic Incorporated, Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Yep, Campo Santo invented Boulder, Colorado in 1975. Well, not really, but you get the idea. We see Julia. Do we see Julia? I see like a purple background. It's a very nice purple background. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. I've actually been to CU Boulder. I was at their Denver campus for when I went to college. So let's approach Julia. We're drunk, like you do, at a bar. So, what's your major? Do we want to say that? Or do we just want to say she looks pretty? Well, this one seems like the thing that any drunk guy would do, so we're just gonna ask her about her major. You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh, how sweet. Well, you know, there are worse ways to meet somebody. At least it wasn't in like a drunken brawl behind the Arby's or anything. So here we go, let me put on my backpack. We're in an elevator. And it's time to hop in our trusty pick-em-up truck and go out into the wild blue yonder. I wouldn't have thrown that into the back of the truck without closing the tailgate, but maybe that's just me. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beers just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it home with her to class. Don't bring random dogs to class until you know what they'll do. That's just dumb. There's an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. That's her. She wants the dog really bad, she can name it. That's kind of my policy. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him, and you love him too. 1979, you walk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. Sure, why not? might as well have some little whippersnappers. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. It's actually a really cute way to propose to somebody, I'm not gonna lie. But then, if we're, like, engaged, why are we spending the entire summer / autumn working for the forestry service in the middle of nowhere? I guess we're gonna find out. Ooh, the mystery. Ooh. Okay, we're at the Thoroughfare Trailhead. There's some map stuff happening here. Beartooth Point, Thunder Canyon, Jonesy Lake. Where is our Firewatch on this? I don't rightfully know. I know we were close to one of the lakes when I was playing before. Here it is, down here. Okay, yeah. So don't forget to check in. You're in their country. Beware of bears. No fireworks because, you know, you're not trying to start fires, you're trying to stop them. That all seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, I guess we're here for our first day of work. Let's do it. Can I break into this? Nope. At this point, since I've already kind of played this game a fair bit, I might as well explore and try to find any random weird Easter eggs while we go. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Well, I don't really ignore people, so let's get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to go fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Huh. Well, I would do both of these things. First probably one, then the other. So let's frolic. Why not? Very nice. Really? That's all I get? No sass? I'm disappointed. Extremely disappointed. Oh well. I feel like our pathway to a Firewatch would be a touch less jumping off of cliffs and shit. Like, granted I've never been at like a functional one in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I've only been at one that's like for visitors to visit in a park. But it would seem to me that an established trail would be a thing. Down trees notwithstanding. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. But fuck dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Oh, you don't kick my dog. I'm gonna beat his face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate of department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Well, commuting doesn't work. This will frickin' destroy you, but this might be the better long-term solution. But that's a good paying job. Like, you should just go move with her, dude. It's not really a big deal. Sure, let's go with that one. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Uh-oh. Does that mean she's having memory problems? She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. Yeah, you can't let that go. That's some scary shit. As somebody who's got family members like that have gone downhill from this sort of thing, like don't play around with mental health, guys. Don't do it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41, and that is about the time that happens. You both decide to keep it a secret for right now. Well, that's a rough business. I guess we're camped out outside for tonight, even though that Firewatch is definitely within easy distance of where we parked. Alright, journal. What's in our journal? Oh, hell yeah. So pretty, XOXO. Oh, hell yes. No. 10 out of 10 material right there. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because she gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over, for no particular reason, and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Yeah, that could kind of set things into a bad mood for the rest of the evening. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day, but she gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. So here's the thing. This second thing only works with proper support from family and, like, professionals. Don't just do that shit alone. It will destroy you if you do it incorrectly. This thing right here, though, if she's having that much trouble, because clearly we've been having problems, it's probably time to move her to a full-time facility. Don't beat around the bush. You'll be much happier if you do that sooner rather than later, if someone's progressed that badly. Like, take it from somebody who's been there. It's a rough business. Watching someone deteriorate like that, it will eat you alive. You know, for not being the highest in polygons, depending on what object you're looking at, the way that they set up the different plants and things in this game did a really nice job looking pretty without breaking the bank for graphics. Hey look, wildlife! I've got those in my backyard here in Colorado too. That was an elk with a neurological disorder because it was moving like it was drunk. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I'll cut your balls off. No, you won't, because you will be so far gone there will be no helping you, and you will be completely saddened by what you're doing to your spouse. You will not feel this way, I guarantee you, if you're in the home. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. And you won't. You always really liked Susan. Months go by, and Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Okay, after what seems like an eternity, we finally reached the Outlook Tower. Or the lookout tower, even though from where we parked it takes us less than 5 minutes to walk here. Because I've played the game before. No spoilers though, certainly. Yeah, it's a big tower. It's got a generator. You can see stuff in the woods. And that's all there is to it. It's a sad and somber start, but sometimes getting away from everything is the only way to deal with stuff like that. We definitely need to be doing some maintenance on this guardrail, because I don't want to fall to my death and break a leg in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. So yeah. Scenic Rocky Mountains. Delicious propane tanks. Everything you could ever want. And also a ledge to pee off. It's great. What's not to love? Alright, let's turn on the light switch. Damn, those cheap light switches off eBay are fucking up again. Okay, let's try this again. Much better. Sorry, I don't know why. This game is just so responsive when so many other games that are doing like a lot of story things.
This is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
All right, Jesus.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... like, sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, so what's, You've killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against Mom, nobody back home can stand you.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Well, anyway, that's Delilah. That's our only human interaction for the rest of this game.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Damn, I'm being spied on. I should have left all the shutters closed. Or... does this even have shutters? Or was that just the fact that the windows were horribly, horribly dirty? Well, you know, whatever. Alright.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yes, I found map.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Huh?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Considering I don't have a compass...
Fireworks?
Fireworks?
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Nope, I don't. Oh, look, fireworks.
Whoa, That's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
Yeah, here's the problem.
Don't
If you try to
feed anyone a
take
knuckle
people's
sandwich.
shit, it's gonna result in a knuckle sandwich if you're not an actual ranger.
If I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
I'm so glad you guys have great secure.
Secure.
Shut up.
Okay, well, put this away. Oh, I love it, snappy. It lets me be silly. Oh hell yes. Do. Well, I guess let's get out of here and go beat up some kids. Oh boy, I'm gonna bring a pine cone. It's my pine cone, and I'm gonna call him Petey. P the pine cone. Bye, Petey. Well, it was short-lived. Someone killed Petey. I don't suppose there's... Well, the only button that's normally a sprint button is the shift button. And that opens up the walkie-talkie, so, you know. So... I'm going... to Jonesy Lake, probably, yeah. Yeah, thank God someone wrote all these meticulous signs in the middle of nowhere for me. It's kind of nice they can just use, like, drones and helicopters for this now, because living in these middle of nowhere is kind of a sucky job. Yay, technology! But this is the 1980s. Although this does mostly stand up to scrutiny, considering I live in Colorado and I haven't really detected too much shenanigans as of yet. Alright, so somewhere there's a lockbox I'm supposed to find. For whatever this map is worth. Okay, so the cache is up ahead. A cache that, I'll be really honest, so these things, the middle of nowhere, if I was gonna be a vandal, I just grab this rock and bash it open. These things aren't exactly what I would call robust. So what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. Alright, let's copy this down. 306 is here. What does this say? What does this note say? Ron! Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but lets you get fucked when I'm back. Or let's get fucked when I'm back. Okay, Dave. So, Dave is talking to Ron. We are Henry, so the guy who was here before us is named Ron. I recall there's something about that from before. Hey, it's Petey. Hey, Petey. You're not Petey, you're Ron! Well, Ron's the other guy. You're some other name. Hey! Old rope. Finally. It's the good stuff. And then a granola bar. I'm definitely taking that. That's mine. That's my reward for giving a shit. Can I not, like, talk to get any more dialogue going? Okay! Map time! Map time! Map time! Wait, was I supposed to go this direction? I don't know, because the trail sucks. I guess I can always just follow the sound of exploding nonsense. That's my favorite, exploding nonsense. I can zoom and orient myself. This is the exact opposite. This is highly disorienting. Whee! Oh, you know what really helps me orient myself? A narrow field of view staring at a compass. Okay, so R is toggle jogging. I don't know why we didn't just use the sprint button like every other normal human being, but hey, who's to say? Yeah, I guess we just go around the loop. I can definitely hear people lighting shit on fire and making go pop, pop, boom. And well, even this year, but previously Colorado's been in a drought until 2019 when I'm recording this. And so there was always like massive fire danger, especially because there's pine beetles killing all the trees, making them even more easy to burn. So let's attach this. Thank goodness somebody left a carabiner here. Let's not test the strength of this or anything. Alright, I guess we're just gonna hope and pray that doesn't break. I feel like there's an OSHA violation that I'm ignoring here. Whoa. Yeah, called it. I didn't even have to, like, remember that that's bullshit. Did you even need to rappel down that? You could just sit on your butt and fall down the gravel side of this. Alright, well.
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Yeah, because if anything happens, we're pretty much fucked until, somebody can fly in here and come get our ass. Although, to be fair, I mean, it's not like we haven't had...
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
Oh, these vandals! Putting all their beer cans here! How rude. What is this? Red Eagle, brewed in Wyoming. Silly Wyomans and their beer, bringing it to Colorado. Leaving their crap everywhere, lighting fires. Can I report that they're littering everywhere? Like assholes? I can certainly steal their shit if I want to. Ooh, fuck yes, whiskey.
Ferret are Irish.
That's for me. You're gonna be assholes. I'm definitely stealing your whiskey. I'll be confiscating this. And the beer. And stomping out your fire. Because you're gonna start a damn fire.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, but I want to murder people in the woods. Ooh, clothing. Does that mean skinny dipping? Do I get to see some boobs?
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. Well, what if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Hey, skinny dipping. Yeah. All right. We got a bra.
There are panties.
They are what?
Oh, it's some teenagers having a good time or some college kids being an ass.
There's a...
Yes?
It's 2 kids, 2 girls doing the thing.
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Yeah, I think I can. If you act like a giant ogling creep, they'll probably piss off.
What are you doing over there? Is he skeezing? Hey, guy! Are you skeezing? Get out of here!
Fuck you two. I'm gonna take your fucking boombox.
Full stereo!
Whoa! Hey! Put that down!
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it if I fucking take it?
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
You better fucking not, or I'm gonna throw this shit into the water.
You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea, it's my boombox. Can we go?
I'm gonna fucking take this shit.
To the lake or something. You
Fuck you guys, get the hell out of here.
Fireworks! work, and it won't be your stereo I wreck.
Get the fuck out of here, you assholes.
You, psycho! Yeah, fuck you!
That's what you get for the small dick joke, bitch.
You can't just harass girls in the woods.
Sure I can. Who's gonna know? Where the fuck did they go? It's a tiny little friggin' rock in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love it. I didn't realize you could break their stereo the last time I did this.
It went fine. Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
I mean, honestly, who's gonna listen to two dumb asshole teenagers who are dicking around in the middle of the woods? The answer is nobody. Not when you tell them that they illegally have beer. And whiskey, which I've kept. I've 100% stolen that whiskey. That is Larry's whiskey now, boy. Mm-hmm. What a shame that I didn't remember to bring binoculars down here.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
Where? I don't want to start a forest fire and name it after Henry. Where? Fine. I already reported the frickin' meadow. Shut the fuck up, game. Alright, so I guess I'm going west. What does my map say? I can't go back up the rope, obviously. So I have to do the long turnaround by the medicine wheel. Yeah, why not? It's not the weirdest thing I do. Alright. Underlay! Yep, it's climbing here, alright. Come on, man, you don't need a rope to get down this. You could just slide down this without even, like, grazing yourself. Not even a little. Alright, where can I go? This is fucked. So... I guess this direction, probably? Yeah, probably. There's probably something over here. Both of these seem to require a rope. Maybe I can just go pick up my broken rope and try that again. You could probably scrabble up either of these rocks, to be completely honest. Okay, if the rope snapped, there's probably more rope on the ground somewhere, right? No? Alright, well, I'm kind of stuck down here at these two belay points, which means I probably need to go up and around Thunder Canyon? Yeah, I guess I go back to the lake. I go back to get jonesing at the lake. Alright, cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-la-la-da-da. I think those two girls get murdered anyway, so I don't think it even matters. I'm kidding, I don't actually know. I think they just get scared off by me being a creep and an asshole. So, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, there's what was I thinking? Never mind. Oh yeah, panties and titties and all that good stuff. It's definitely a pretty game, I'll give it credit. I'm not sure where those two even went, but yeah. Alright, I had to go around this way, that's right. I remember how to video game now. I'm the video game lad. Hopping over unnecessary logs. Endangering my well-being in the middle of nowhere where no one can find or help me. Adventure! Over the log. Run over the log, Henry, don't be a pussy. Pretty sure this requires a rope too, but maybe there's just one already out here. Again, would have expected somebody to put more of like a well-established trail somewhere that didn't require cliff work, because that seems super duper unsafe. But...
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Hey, I can see my tower. How do I get back?
If it's the one I think it is, there should be an old trail the Forest Service closed off a couple years back.
And I'm sure their reasons for closing it off had nothing to do with safety, right?
Oh, it washed out and became a fucking death trap. So, you know, be careful.
Oh boy! Just like I thought. Yeah, alright. I mean, I'm guessing we have to go past this mysterious cave that's super duper suspicious over at 452. Next to Cache 303, the area code of Colorado. So right here, there's like this trail that ends at like this cliff that I was thinking of. That you can go up and down later. But for right now, I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
Alright.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Oh, goody! Everybody's favorite. Hey, Henry, the job you just got. It'll make you kill yourself. Holy shit, you can walk right up to the butterfly. And up close, it looks like shit. Alright, remind me not to do that again. Sorry, I like bugs. I wanted to be an entomologist when I was a kid, so, you know, all that good stuff. You know what? All these are mine now. I don't even give a shit if I need to use them later. What's in here? It's a map. Copy that data down. In fact, all this shit should just be on the map anyway, that they give you when you first start this job. Hey look, free horn. I'm gonna not put that back in the box, because that's stupid. That shit's all over the place. And a broken flashlight. Oh, or not. Cool, I got a flashlight now. I can talk in Morse code to the zombies that probably live in this cave. You know what? Yeah, can I call about this?
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
Well, if a ranger found it, I'll just leave it in here, fuck it. Back in the I said back in the box! Alright, that's better. Sassing me. Antler. Alright, I'm gonna go in the spooky cave next episode and see if we can get killed. Bye, everybody!